Hello guys, welcome in today's crypto technical analysis. Let's start from BTC under a higher time frame. Monthly time frame. As you know, we don't look on the monthly time frame so often, and tonight we've got a monthly close. As you can see, we've got nice, beautiful, strong, the bullish engulfing candle. All I can say here is the minor pullback shouldn't shake you out because the chart looks extremely bullish. As long as you manage your risk, you should be okay. And moving on to a weekly time frame. On the weekly time frame, as I mentioned, most of the people got scared from this reversal candle. However, as long as we're going to be above the major support lines, and this type of weekly candles, as I said, has a less effect in the market. And as you can see, we printed a beautiful pin bar yesterday. And weekly time frame at the moment looks extremely healthy alongside with a monthly. So we were expecting to close in the first place above $60,000, ideally above $61,500. So we closed with a $61,400, which is still acceptable and it looks quite healthy. A daily time frame. Before we start our multiple time frame analysis, I've got a small request from you guys. If you guys are learning and enjoying from the contents, do not forget to like the video, and if you're new to the channel, subscribe and activate the bell so you do not miss the accurate market updates. On the daily time frame, there is not much to talk about. The first buy signal came at around, once we managed to break and stayed above on the daily time frame, as you can see with this bullish engulfing candle, around $30,000 and $31,000. As soon as we had that signal, BTC pumped all the way up to $67,000, and that provided nearly 20% spot profit. With the current price action, 100% plus spot profit. And if you're doing a leverage, you did the math for yourself. However, the next buy signal we had at around, as soon as we got rejection, right from 0.618, the $53,000, all the way up to, we had a very strong support level at around $40,000. And as soon as we managed to hold the $40,000, we had another buy signal under a daily time frame. All the way up to $67,000, we saw another massive pump, over 60% spot profit. With the current price action, we're up by 50% plus profit. And if you're doing a leverage, 10 times, 500%, 5 times, which is decent, 250% profit in 1 month. Daily time frame is extremely bullish in this case. Moving on to 4-hour time frame. On the 4-hour time frame, as I mentioned in the previous videos, as long as we're going to lose these levels, as you can see, dollar to dollar, week to week, we got rejection right from the resistance. 4-hour entered into consolidation. We broke, we tried to manage to stay above, and then 4-hour entered into the consolidation territory. At the moment, 4-hour is consolidating in this box. However, if the time is working against the bulls, if we're going to manage to break, as I said in the last video, 3 to 5 days, but in this video I would say 2 to 3 days, if we manage to break and stay above without a fake out above $63,000, and then we've got level 68 and followed by $70,000. We might get a fake out because I'm getting mixed signals on the lower time frame. We may see a further correction in the market. Be careful with that. And as long as we're going to be above the level of $59,000, 4-hour will be under the consolidation. So the levels that you need to watch, $64,000 and $59,000. Between that, we will be under consolidation. However, we've got limited time for bulls. As long as if we're going to break the resistance, we have a bullish scenario. Otherwise, we will see a further dump in the market. In the first place, $57,000, followed by all the way up to $55,000. On the 4-hour time frame, we had an early entry signal came at around $43,000, if you remember. As soon as we had this green candle, we had a buy signal. However, if you're a swing and conservative trader, the best scenario would have been $47,000. Now, you had over 3 days to enter into the market. And from the early entry, one could have been up by, with the current price action, nearly 45% profit. However, for the conservative traders, we went all the way up to 40% spot profit. With the current price action, 30% spot profit. And you do the maths for yourself if you're doing a leverage. Before we move on, further analysis, I shared this via Twitter yesterday that about the chills, 15 to 25% I was expecting, and used the stop loss accordingly. We had beautiful entry with an extreme tight stop loss. Price action came right in the golden zones, 0.618 and 0.66, and I provided the target level as well. If we're going to analyze the current condition of the chills, as soon as we printed the low, we went all the way up, and then we had the dump to the B point, and then pump to the C point where we couldn't break the previous high, And last leg came all the way up to 0.66, the golden zone. And as you can see, right from the 0.66 in here, dollar to dollar, week to week, we got rejection, and then price action consolidating a bit, and we nearly reached to our first target level. That was provided less than 24 hours. If you entered right from the 0.618 or 66 golden zones, one could have been already out by spot profit. In less than 24 hours, we went up to 15% nearly profit, and 10 times leverage, 140%, 5 times, which is a decent one, 70% profit in less than 24 hours. For market and instant updates and altcoin setups, you can follow me via Twitter at @the_magnate. Before we move on to lower time frames for BTC, if you want to learn all this technical analysis, what I'm showing, and if you want to become an independent professional trader or you're interested in the institutional trading system, you can message me via Telegram at Magnate8, and one-on-one intense masterclass is available, where I'm going to teach you how to become a profitable trader in the market. It only takes you 5 to 10 hours to master this all. And during course, you will learn day trading, i.e. scalping, swing, and as well as the long-term as an investor trading systems. 2-hour time frame. 2-hour time frame, as soon as we finished this consolidation, 2-hour time frame started giving us a bullish signal, and then price action started moving towards that. All the way we pumped to $67,000. So one could have been profitable, same as a 4-hour early entry. So the current condition of 2-hour time frame, as soon as we got rejection and broke with this candle, this resistance, 2-hour entered into a consolidation. And as you can see, I had a second time retested, dollar to dollar, week to week, we got rejection right from the upper line of this resistance, and then price action started moving towards the downside. And with this rejection, 2-hour entered under the bear's control. And as you know, I've been watching 2-hour time frame, and as I said, the 2-hour is extremely important, as well as the 4-hour time frame. As long as we're going to be below 63,000, ideally 63,500, then 2-hour will still remain under the bear's control. So not much change since the last video. We're still under the bear's control. However, 2-hour time frame started trying to push the price towards the upside, trying to be on the bullish territory. But at this moment, lower time frames are still quite weak. And if this time we're going to lose the level of 60,500 and 60,000 levels, highly likely in the first place that we will see the price action will come all the way up to $57,000. But if we're going to see in the next 24 to 48 hours, the price action to go without a fake out, bear in your mind, to break the $63,500, $64,000, either clean breakout or with a pullback, then the price action starts moving towards the 68 and followed by $70,000. So the current condition, 2-hour and 4-hour, is just stuck in this box. However, we're running out of time. These are the levels, play level to level, and we came to an end of this episode. And if you guys enjoyed it, do not forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.